You won't see this one coming. A fresh, creamy dessert that's really easy to make. Hey, sweet tooths! Let's make a fresh, easy dessert that's also safe and made without eggs, gelatin, or corn, right? It seems unbelievable, but it turns out amazing. So stay tuned until the end, because you'll be surprised at how creamy it turns out. And also, since it's lemon, it's even more refreshing. We'll start with an optional cookie base, so grab half a pack of cookies and crush them. You can do it in a food processor like I did, or crush them with a mortar or inside a bag. The point is to get a powder of cookie. Once you have it, add a little bit of butter and heat it up first so it becomes completely liquid. I add about 60 grams, a third of a cup, and put it in the microwave for a few seconds, just enough for it to start melting. Once I have it halfway done, I stir it with a spoon and finish melting it completely until there are no lumps left. This is done in no time thanks to the residual heat from the butter, which I now add to the cookie crumbs we crushed at the beginning. Easy, right? So far, no problem. What we'll do is mix it well until everything has a uniform texture. It's gonna look a lot like wet beach sand. So keep mixing until everything has the same color. Once the moisture from the butter has transferred to the cookie, we pour it into the container where we want to prepare today's dessert, and we press it down a bit with the bottom of a glass. Next, add 1 cup, 200 ml of heavy or milk cream to a large bowl. We add condensed milk. I like to add at least the same amount, but you could add up to 400 milliliters, which is about 1 small can. Once you've added the condensed milk, it's time for the third ingredient in the filling, which is what gives it that fresh flavor. Lemon juice, 150 milliliters, or 3/4 of a cup. We stir it around and around until it starts to thicken, just like that. Simple and quick. This works because the garlic and lemon typically mix with the condensed milk and form a kind of thicker cream. So don't use a whisk, don't add air, just use a whisk. But do it by hand. You keep stirring until everything comes together. And you'll notice it gets a bit thicker, and with that, once it cools down, that's more than enough. You'll notice that everything is getting a bit thicker, and once you have it, you pour it into the container with the cookie base we had. To pour it, I recommend you use a utensil so that the force of the stream doesn't move the cookie base. Let the drop be lower, and then you just have to pour the rest of the cream. If you have a spatula, even better, because you'll be able to use every last drop. Although I know many of you are already asking me, hey, I don't call that a spatula. I call it a miserly, stingy spatula. I don't know, it has a lot of names, you know that. And I love that you tell me all of them in the comments. All right, cream goes in. We shake the container a bit so it evens out, and that's it. We put it in the fridge or refrigerator for at least 4 hours, so the consistency is perfect. Serve this cold so that it has some charm. But if you want to give it a little extra charm, you can decorate it with some interesting things. Cocoa goes fantastically with it. Little pieces of chocolate go fantastically with it. But why not more lemon? Only use the yellow zest, not the bitter white part. Besides adding flavor, it gives plenty of aroma and looks nice. All advantages. I hope you're getting excited because I'm already salivating. And here we have a super creamy dessert. Simple, easy, and everyone loves it. So if one day you feel like having something really tasty and you don't feel like working too hard, this is an idea you need to write down. You're going to love it, and the result will surprise you. You're gonna love it. It's gonna surprise you. That delicious and that fresh. If you like citrus desserts, you have to try this wonder. So I hope you get inspired and tell me down here in the comments which has been your favorite lemon dessert. I'm sure you have it in mind. Also, tell me, where are you watching the video? to travel the world among delights. And if you want even more, here I leave you the first list. With ingredients and tampons listed, it will be easier for you to follow. And here's a super video that looks amazing. Click on the little box. And enjoy it too! Subscribe.